Pre-Calculus, Chapter 1. Using the graph at the right, we're going to answer the following questions, 1A to 1E. Is this relation a function? Well,
Yes.
it is. If you draw a vertical line through this graph, it hits only in one spot, so the answer is yes. So using the vertical line test, that will tell you whether a relation is a function. So just draw a vertical line through it. Okay, the next one. You will be asked these questions on your final exam. So these are on your exam. How do you state the domain of this in interval notation? Now, let's review how to state the domain because it's on your exam. The domain goes from, that's your x value. It starts here. What is this number right here? This is -4, I believe, right? So it's from -4 to, and then it goes to here, which is 8. Now, we're going to put, at -4, it's an open circle. So we use a parenthesis here, and we use a bracket here, because it's including that. Do you guys remember that? That concept that the parenthesis and the bracket. So your domain is your x values. This is on your exam. Your range are your y values. It goes from this number, which is -7, and we're going to use a parenthesis here. -7, and it goes all the way up to this number, which is 5. So, comma 5. Make sure these numbers are in order from least to greatest. And it's including this number. Next one, find f of 6. 6 is your x value. So you're going to go to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And what's the output? 1, 2, 3, what's that number? 4. And then this one says, what's x when y is -4? So if we go to -4, 1, 2, 3, 4, what is your x value? It would be -3. So maybe not all, but some of these questions are on your exam. This next one is on the exam. Is this set of ordered pairs, this relation, is it considered a function?
Yes.
A lot of you guys got this wrong. The answer is no.
Oh shoot, the y is
Why is this not a function? Right here. See this relation right here. It goes 4 with 5 and 4 with -5. So what do you know? X is repeating. Now some people think that let's say if I did this, if I put plus or minus here, let's say if I did plus or minus 6 right here, a lot of people would say that would not be a function, but that would be, because these are two different numbers, so they would get fooled by that. So make sure you understand the difference. There may be one of these classifications of numbers. You should know this, we've been doing classifications of numbers. What type of number is 1/3? 1/3 is a rational number, and they're all real. And the square root of 16 is 4, and 4 is,
A whole number?
it's a whole number.
A real number?
It's actually a natural number. It's a
Unnatural.
whole number, it's an integer,
It's an
it's
integer.
a rational number, and it's a real number.
So all except C.
Okay? Okay, the next one. This is an easy problem. Can you state the domain and the range? What is the domain? The domain is all of these x values. I'm circling them. And we're supposed to put them in order from least to greatest, and you're not supposed to repeat them. Do not repeat them. So I would write first -5, then I would write -3, then I would write 2, then 3, then 4. Did I repeat any x values? No. So is this a function? Sure is. And what's my range? All of my y values. What's the smallest one? -4, -2, -1, and 2. Okay, you do need to know for your test these types of questions. You need to be able to rewrite an equation in slope-intercept form. You need to be able to distinguish what the slope is, the y-intercept, and be able to graph it. So these next few questions are very important. So these are easy ones. These are, I call them gimmies for you guys. So can you tell me what the slope is and the y-intercept of this is? These are on your test. So how would you rewrite this in slope-intercept form? Bring 2x to the other side. Then what? Then what? Simplify. What do you get? So what is the slope? 1/6. So A is asking for the slope. And what's the y-intercept?
3.
So if you had to graph this, you would begin at 1/6. I'm sorry, you would begin at -3, and you would go up 1/6. Number 7. You will be asked, this is on your test, how do you sketch a graph? This is on your test. Can you sketch this graph? What would you do? And the test is multiple choice, so will you be able to pick it out? What do I do with 5x? Okay, this is your slope-intercept form. So how do I sketch this graph? Where do I begin?
-5.
And you're gonna go up 5 over 3. So you should be able to pick out which graph matches yours. Number 8. Find the equation of a line passing through the points 6, -2, and 10, 6. Put your answer in slope-intercept form. Well, if you're not given the slope, what are you going to do? What is the slope formula? Remember that slide formula? That little trick we did? You're gonna subtract these two. It's the difference of the y's over the difference of the x's. So you've got -8 over -4, which is, your slope is 2. Now, point slope form is y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. That's point slope. So you're going to pick one of these 2 points. I like this one. So y minus 6. 6 is my y1. Slope is 2. And then x minus 10. Now, the answer, the question says put it in slope-intercept form. This is point, slope form. So what would I do? What am I going to write here? I have to distribute this 2x minus 20 and then add 6. So that's the correct answer.
2x.
Oh, 2x. Sorry, thank you. So, this question is on your test. Super easy. Number 9. It's on the exam. What is the equation of a line with slope of -2 and passes through the point -4, 7? It says put your answer in point slope form. These are not hard questions. But if you don't remember point slope versus slope intercept looks like that. What does point slope form look like?
Y minus y1 times x minus.
So what is this answer? Find the equation of a line with a slope of -2 that passes through -4, 7. Done. That is on your test. It's on the exam.
Are both of them?
Yep. There is a question about parallel or perpendicular. Find an equation for the line passing through 5, 3 that is parallel to this line. What do we know about lines that are parallel? What do they have?
The same slope.
So what do you have to do to this line? If the 2 lines that I'm talking about are parallel, what do I have to do to this line? If this line and the line that I'm talking about are parallel,
They have the same slope.
yep. So what is the slope of this line? So this line has a slope of -4. So this question wants it in slope-intercept form. So the answer to my new, it's gonna have the same slope. So I know -4x. I just need to know what the y-intercept is. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into point slope form and I'm gonna insert this point. So y minus 3 equals -4 times x minus 5. Distribute. Add 3. So that y-intercept was 23. Now, what would be different if I said perpendicular?
Opposite reciprocal.
This would have been 1/4. Does everyone understand the difference between parallel and perpendicular? Okay, so that is on your test. This next one's on your test. 11. These seriously are on your exam. Which best describes the relationship between the line through E and F? E is this point and F is that point. And the line through this, are they parallel, perpendicular, or neither, and why? So what you have to do is you have to figure out the slopes. What are the slopes? What is the slope of E and F? Here's E. So if you subtract -2 minus -3, what do you get?
4.
1, and then 7 minus 3 is 4, 1/4. And then if you figure out the slope of
The perpendicular.
whoops. The slope of this is -4, they are perpendicular. Okay, make sure you can do the next one. How do you write this in standard form? Standard form, this is important, you gotta know this. First of all, I don't want any fractions in this problem. How do I get rid of this 4? Multiply everything by 4. So 4y, these 4's cancel, equals 3x plus 8. What else is wrong? This 3x should be in front. This is an okay answer, but I don't like a negative hanging out. It should really be 3x. You're going to change, multiply everything by -1. That's the best answer. Number 13, find a number such that the line passing through the points 8, -2, and x, 2x plus 6, has a slope of 3. Well, this is not on your exam. So we're going to skip it.
Miss Olivia,
Yes.
if we're not in our exams and we have our chapters, so we can do them.
Well, yeah, you still have to do them
So we
for
still have to
extra
do this
credit.
one?
And you should have it done from your old test.
Okay.
So still do it. All you do is, it's the difference of the x's, so -2 minus 2x plus 6 over, the only reason why I'm skipping it is because we're running out of time, the bell's gonna ring.
Okay.
Minus 8 equals 3. The pictures mess me up here. And the back page, none of this is on your exam.
None of this?
No. Nope. Okay, but you need to do it. Okay, you need to do it. Done? Stop the video.